Hello, my name is Dr. Amro. I'll be teaching uh, Math 1442 Elementary Statistic. Uh, my name and my office and the telephone is on the home page. Email address for STC is on the home page, but I really prefer Blackboard messages. Office hour also listed right here. Any other actual office hour need to be by an appointment, or we could use the office hour online information if you want to have online office hour underneath this. So if you click on it, there are instructions how to do it, and you need to click first to see what we mean by collaborate. Give me in time that you would like to meet with you. I'll send you an invitation and then we can meet online. Again, on start here, we need to go back. In the second one, it says essential course information. This folder consists of meet your instructor, instructor expectation, a class summary, and the CLO for the course. Please read them very carefully, especially when we respond to each other by phone or by or online. Now the next one, which is the syllabus, and it would be an excellent idea if you print the syllabus and keep it with you. Our syllabus consists of actually all the information regarding the course and the grading criteria, the schedule, and all information for our course for this March 19 through May the 4th. As you can see, the schedule we have is we're going to cover 6 competency, and those competency, in a minute I'll go what we mean by this. In these competency, we're going to cover certain chapter. Look at the competency 1. We're going to cover chapter 1 and 2, which is they're due before March 24th. So you're gonna plan on doing that. So it's going to take you a week to a week and a half for each competency. Chapter 2 is more material, therefore it's going to be chapter 3, and so on. So you're going to see those competency. Now your grade for this course based on the post-test for each of the following competency. You can see the grading right here and how it's actually graded, and that's how for all the information in this course. If you have any question, please reach me. Now, what we mean by the competency, that's very important. So when you click on the competency right here, you're going to see that, again, as we mentioned, the course consists of 6 competency, which is, it shows which chapter need to be covered. So if you click on competency 1 as an example, each competency will give you an overview, meaning it consists of pretest. That pretest, each student should take it to figure out where they stand regarding chapter 1 and 2. What material should learn to prepare them for the post-test. If a student score 80% or better on the pretest, then they need to contact their teacher immediately so they can move to the next competency. But if they don't score 80%, then there is an activity and there are homework. It needs to be done to be ready for the post-test. Material, videos, PowerPoint. So this way the student need to see it to start learn what they need to do to get the 80% for the post-test. So the minute they click on the post-test, what they're going to see, information regarding the post-test, and also they'll see the post-test. Now the post-test consists of 3 attempts. The first attempt, if you get 80%, which means good, you're done with this, you're ready to move to the next competency. If you don't score the 80%, then contact your instructor immediately and tell her about the material, so this way she can discuss with you what material need to be done before you take your second attempt. Again, as we mentioned, the post test, you will have a 3 attempt. You need to score 80% to move to the next competency. That's very important. That's how this course is designed. Okay, now the minute you finish competency 1 with 80% of higher, then we're ready to move to the next competency. Now, where we can find those actually materials. So you want to click on My Math Lab, and you want to register because that's maybe your first time using the course, and you want to do it through the Blackboard because your course is linked. There is information like register if it is the first time you're using it, and also they'll give you 14-day trial. I'll send you the code, but make sure that you actually register for the course. Now, the minute actually you register for the course and you start actually clicking on, you can go to my home, which is on My Math Lab, or actually you can go to the assignment. So there is 2 options. Now when you click on the assignment right here, you're going to see the assignment which is given for this course. Again, there is nothing due, everything due by the day of the final, because it's a self-paced course, but you cannot leave everything to the day of the final. Each competency, you should finish it within a week period. So as we mentioned, competency 1, there is a pre-test. You take it to see where you stand. It's not for a grade at all, even if it is graded, but it's not part of your grade. If you don't get the 80%, then you want to make sure you go over some of those homework out of each section to prepare you really good for the post test. Now, the post test for competency 1 is right here. When you click on it, it's going to actually it's going to tell you what's a prerequisite, as we mentioned, and it's going to tell you how many questions are there, and it's going to tell you that you have 3 attempts. But look at the reminder, you must score at least 80% before you can take or begin competency 2 pretest. So if you don't score 80, you need to contact your instructor or your advisor, because this course is based on the competency. So study hard before you take your 3 attempt, because you will have 3 timed attempt to be taken. Now, so whatever post test and pre-test has to be taken, it's through My Math Lab. Homework, not for a grade, but it would be graded just to know more or less where you stand. Over here, if you click on My Library, you will be My Media Library. You can see the PowerPoint, and also you could see a multimedia section lecture, which is video, which is really good. You can click on any chapter you want, and then you can click Find. It's going to give you all the materials related to that chapter, which is good material. And sometimes if you feel that you don't have enough, go to YouTube, type the title, you should be able to find what's needed. PowerPoint, download them and go over each slide to understand the material a lot better. Now let's go back to Pearson. So we understood now competency is over there. Make sure when you click on the competency, you read what it needs to be done. Like if I click on competency 2 says take the pre-test. Again, if you don't score 80, there is learning material, there are some video, and you know, it will be good also to see if you can work on what we call is the Excel through the discussion board. I put an Excel assignment to see if you can work on it, to learn a little bit on a statistic. Take the post test when you're ready. Again, don't rush through it, learn the material, make a folder, write the note down, and make sure that you're more than ready for that. Again, post test 3 times, but you must accomplish 80 or better. Now, if you go back to start here, There is also what we call is a technology folder right here. In the technology folder, you're going to find the calculator if you want to download it. This calculator is good, but let me see, where is the calculator? This calculator is good, but it's TI, it's emulator. You can download it on um, on your cell phone or on your computer, just to make sure that I'll add it. Maybe it's not here today, but I will add it. You can download it on your computer and you can use it, but it has statistical package, but you're required for the exam to make sure that you can use the actual calculator, which is TI-83 or TI-84. Now, any email, I would prefer that you use Blackboard messages, create a message, send your instructor or the student, and put the topic and put whatever is needed. You always check announcement. It's very important you catch up with the announcement to find out what's going on inside the course. So announcement and messages are very important for you. If you have any question, please let me know. Always check my grade. For you, the grade will be depend on how you're doing on the post test, and anything else is just for improvement. Again, my name is Dr. Amro. My cell phone is 956-222-9379. I will be working with you, and I hope you will have fun this semester.